Hey there, Medspa owners. If your website looks absolutely beautiful but feels a little too quiet, maybe you're not imagining it. And you're definitely not alone. So many Medspa owners pour time, money, and heart into their branding, their services, their space, and their website, only to feel frustrated when that website isn't bringing in new patients the way it should. So today we're talking about why that happens, and more importantly, how to fix it in a way that's realistic, doable, and sustainable. This isn't about becoming a full-time blogger or learning complicated tech. It's about turning your website into something that actually works for you, bringing in traffic, building trust, and helping patients book consults even when you're busy treating clients. As we move into the problem, here's the hard truth. Most med spa websites are designed to look good, not to get found. So without blog content or SEO-driven pages, search engines don't have much to work with. Google can't rank what it can't understand, and a website with only a few static pages doesn't give it enough signals. That's why even stunning sites struggle with visibility. This leads to inconsistent traffic. Maybe you get a spike after a social post, then nothing. Potential patients want reassurance. They want education. They want to feel like you understand their concerns before they ever book. So when there's no blog, your website becomes a silent brochure instead of a conversation starter. Let's talk about the first solution, because this is where everything starts: blogging. Blogging is simply giving your website a voice. It's how you answer questions patients are already asking every day in your consult room. Things like, is Botox right for me? Or how often do I need laser treatments? Or what's the difference between fillers? These posts don't need to be fancy. They don't need to be too elaborate. They just need to be helpful. When someone reads your blog and thinks, wow, this sounds exactly what I'm dealing with, trust begins before they ever click to book. From a practical standpoint, every blog post also gives Google a new page to index, which means more chances for your site to appear in search results. Over time, those posts stack. One blog might bring in a few visitors a month, but 10 blogs working together can create consistent traffic without ads. The biggest mistake Medspa owners make here is overthinking it. Just answer frequently asked questions. If people have these questions in clinic, they're going to have them at home considering who they should go to for these treatments. So maybe just focus on one post a week, or even one every 2 weeks is enough to build some momentum in the blog space. Blogging alone isn't enough if search engines can't understand your content, which brings us to SEO. Search engine optimization sounds intimidating, but at its core, it's about clarity. It's about helping Google match your content with what people are searching for. So keywords are simply the phrases patients type in search bars, like Botox near me, best Botox in Virginia, best med spa for acne scars. So when you put those phrases naturally in blog posts, page titles, and headings, your content becomes discoverable. And one mistake is stuffing keywords everywhere, thinking that people are going to find it, but it just comes off clunky, hard to understand, and hard to read. So instead, think about writing naturally for humans. Think, who is this for? Who's my audience? And does this sound good to them? Just make sure your website works well no matter what, and that these blogs can be read on mobile or on the computer. None of this requires advanced skills. These are just small optimizations, putting keywords and titles throughout the blog posts and answering questions. And this is how you stay visible over time. Now, as we move into the final solution, this is where many med spa owners finally feel relief: automation and AI support. Creating content is powerful, but maintaining consistency manually can lead to burnout. So that's where systems like HighLevel come in. Automation allows your blog content, social posts, and follow-ups to keep working in the background instead of remembering to post, respond, and nurture leads manually. Your system handles it all for you. AI tools can help you brainstorm blog topics, refine captions, and even assist with messaging that stays on brand. One of the biggest advantages here is lead capture. So when someone lands on your website after reading a blog, tools like the chatbots, the web chat, and automated scheduling ensure that interest doesn't get lost. A visitor can ask a question, get an answer, and even book a consult without waiting for office hours. The biggest mistake here is thinking automation replaces the human connection. It doesn't. It supports it. Automation handles the repetitive tasks. What really matters is that your website doesn't need a complete overhaul. It just needs a strategy. SEO helps find the right people, using the blog content, using keywords, and finally, automation keeps everything running smoothly and consistently without burning you out. When you use these three pieces together, your website shifts from being a passive asset to an active growth tool. Instead of relying on social media or just your ads, you're building something that compounds over time with low spend. If you're ready to give this a try, go ahead and read the full article on our website and get a complete explanation of how to include all of these solutions. And if you need a little extra help, schedule a free consultation with us here at Medspa Bloom. We're here to review your goals and find solutions to the problems that you're having with your current marketing. Thanks so much for listening in. Till next time.